Hey guys, so we are doing a little bit of a special episode today of Fire Emblem.
You're welcome.
This also kind of comes with a sad announcement of a potential slight delay in whenever these episodes come out again.
Oh yeah. So
'Cause we're just being we're a little busy personal lives at the moment,
oh yeah.
especially with me with school.
But the reason why we're doing this is because as always, what's always been plaguing us in the Natural One team is technical difficulties, and in this case, what was it again, Marshall?
So this stemmed from, I'm pretty sure I'm kind of threefold, I think. Mainly the hard drive I recorded this to is generally pretty slow for trying to actually encode data or do a lot of like reading and writing on very quickly.
Yes.
And for long periods of time. Oh yes, this nice part where Manuela comes on to us, and we have defied my goal of my desire of actually doing what she wanted because this game is bad.
Right. I also was like, oh, we're getting right off to the start with this. Let's do it. But unfortunately, it was not to be.
Yeah, no. So yeah, you can tell there's a lot of cutting. I think between a combo of my really old, my like dated processor, the poor heat sink that it was living on at the time, which I think definitely would have needed just some new thermal paste application.
Right.
Would just thermal throttle to all hell, like under bigger loads. Which these recordings generally aren't huge loads on processors, but between the age that the processor is and the way that I was trying to record it for really high quality video, it just was becoming too much for the slightly dated hardware that it was and the poor speed hard drive. Because I used this hard drive in the first session on my laptop when we recorded then, but it was fine.
But
this time it was not.
Right. But so now we're just doing voiceover to showcase the 2 hours of recording that we've condensed down to a few minutes.
Yes. So this is condensed a bit. It went from about a 2 hour plus recording session to 45 minutes on its own choppiness. That was before I did any cuts on my own.
So this is the end result.
And so I did some extra cuts to make some things work. The funny thing is when we get to the battle sequence of the training, like battle sequence, that is uncut until we will see like Edelgard talk to us. Up until that point, that entire battle sequence from when it starts is uncut from me. Everything, any cut or skipping is due to the recording itself. Like that, where he just kind of sat there for a second and did a quick jump. That was it. I didn't do that one because I would have just cut that whole thing.
Right.
But, that's just the way this is. So obviously this is going to be, as you can tell from the video length, a longer episode than a normal Fire Emblem or any Let's Play that we do.
But hey.
But that's because I figured we could just do this whole thing so that whenever we do get another recording session in, we don't have to worry about bridging the gap any other way.
Now let's try to figure out what's going on right now. I think
so we're talking about this guy in his crests.
Oh my god.
Oh, he quickly turned away from us.
Right.
He must be ashamed. Ashamed of what we've done.
Our good Hannah ma'am. Best comment writer.
Hey, look at this guy you really wanted me to talk to, and that's he's
I
here,
care
and
nothing
that's
of
it.
friendship.
All right, awesome.
Best boy. Okay, girl. Best crit though.
Oh, but man, she is a nightmare.
Yes, weird hair.
Yes,
hair that I.
A topic
hey.
A topic we've brought up a number of times.
Right, to do, best man.
Yeah, great guy. Oh man, look at her, and there she goes.
Yep.
It's like, oh look, she's there, and then she goes. All right, and that's all. All right, here's where we talk to Petra. And here's where I probably did some weird column like I think it's when you went to the bathroom and I was trying to set this up. It took even with it chopped up, you can see how many tries it took me.
Oh my god.
Yes, we first meal because our two best girls didn't like the meal that was offered that day or the special. So we took other two we'll say great girls.
Right. They're pretty alright.
From now on. Up until we see Edelgard talk to us.
Yes.
So I think it's going to be maybe about 4 minutes or so from now. This is all these cuts and chops are from the recording, not anything that I did. I did none of this.
Oh man.
Just look, yeah, like, And it's kind of sad because this is about when I really noticed it.
Yeah.
Not this one. So this is not the one I'm referring to. It's actually later. That was still part of the uncut section. Sorry.
Oh.
But there was another time where we get an Edelgard conversation, and that'll be when I had to do a cut because we actually did a break.
Right.
So we were sitting in nothing for a long period of time. So obviously I just cut that out.
Oh, there we go.
But
you did some damage right there.
Yeah. So this is where I also began to actually really like Annette as an actual like character and like I guess you could say unit. In my team.
She is definitely a reliable unit.
And honestly, she's a great character.
Yep.
From looking at a bunch of stuff, I started to notice that she, like, as we were going on in this session, like, started to get a little more attached to her as a character. And so, like, I think we'll start to see, some conflict in my my goal of, like, who I wish to court by the end of the game.
All I remember from this part is how you didn't want to use heal. Because you thought once it ran out because you were still.
Yeah, I figured I just assumed it was based on the normal
tome system.
Yeah, the normal one, and not it wasn't it wasn't just like an ability.
Right, they're like
everybody's a sorcerer in this game instead of a wizard apparently.
Exactly. You wanna you get it back after a long rest, my dude.
Yeah. So but still.
Yeah, here we've tried to formulate. This is the when you're like you want to use Belnaries. I'm like, just heal him.
Yeah, though we went through this argument a couple times on this one. So
Oh, there's that.
Yep, still more cutting. Still we are unchanged. I think it's around here that the cut comes in. I think it was. It might have been right around here. Because. Yeah, I think that was it, right when we kind of saw her face there.
Yeah.
I know because the formation was about in this. That's. But then that's the thing. I did one cut and then I didn't cut anymore for the rest of the battle. So it's still all the choppiness is just because of that. A lot of my cuts for time were while we were in the middle of. Dialogue and running around and stuff like that. It was just because obviously if it's unusable, I might as well save time for our episode here. So the battles will take up the bulk of this episode. VO.
Oh yeah, because we also did a couple of battles after this one, right? If I remember correctly.
We did the trainer simulation, which we were going to potentially try to save for later. But then we were kind of like, the next episode, I think we were going to be doing this, so we weren't going to be in the right spot.
Right.
Something. It was because we had to
bookmark it.
Yeah, we had to bookmark it, and I wanted to play on my own. So,
really?
Which I haven't been able to do nearly enough of. But I wanted to still bookmark it, and I didn't want to have it as a bookmark, so we had to finish it. So our session went longer than we were intending.
Here's the hardest part: was killing Claude.
Oh, I know, yeah. It's the internal struggle that came a part of this.
That uncut portion of us just delaying there with Ash was just us trying to decide how to not get Ash killed.
Oh, yeah, we were trying to... Yeah, we didn't... Despite that, in this chapter, it doesn't matter if anybody falls. You still... It's one of those things where it's like, you keep in practice still.
Yeah,
right?
it's a pride thing as well.
True. If I can dominate my opponent... Oh, this is where also I got thrown off because the first time I did the strategy on my home playthrough,
yes,
neither of the other teachers moved, and when she started moving, I was like, oh, wait, she didn't do that. I don't remember her doing that.
That's when you learned that curve shot was a thing.
I mean, I knew it was a thing. It was just one of those where it's like how useful. It wasn't it was one of those things where it's not useful 100% at the time. Because, you got to keep your weapon sometimes, my man.
Right. But it is useful. But it's not useful 100% of the time. But 100%.
I think that's where I was describing how she didn't move. Oh, yeah. Annette crit.
Yes.
Because she's the best character.
And this is when the love really cemented. You're like, hell yeah, Annette.
Well, yeah. I mean, dude, she kicked ass this whole thing.
Yeah.
It was great. And I'm planning on just trying to find a way to make her have a little bit more use. Obviously, if I like run into bigger chapters,
Right.
and I need to like use her or her actual like weapons.
She critted twice in this battle.
That was where it really like sunk in. Was that like we're like, all right, we're gonna give her like this chance. It's like, all right, well, she's like, all of a sudden she crits, and we're like, oh my god.
Oh man, she is a powerhouse.
Absolutely,
and we love her.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
We are still gonna recruit Petra. That is still gonna be my number one goal, recruiting goal. But we will see as that time goes on who will truly be get the rose, if you will.
Yes, who gets the wife? Who wins this waifu war?
Yes,
some great wars have been fought before. Asuka versus Rey.
Yes.
Obama versus Romney. And now it's.
I was thinking about that. Well, that was actually one thing I was thinking about, and I was like, one of the biggest things, because I don't know why I had this. Because I had this dream where like,
yes,
I like woke up and I traveled back in time.
I'm sorry. Wait, hold on. I just love the fact that there was a very short clip of us saving and then continuing.
There's a lot of sections that are uncut. I didn't do a whole lot of choppiness. Just when I really started to see there was like a lot of nothing.
Yeah.
But I had this dream where like I like woke up and I was like, like 17 again, like that movie
with Zac Efron.
But it was just I remembered everything. But I was actually 17.
Oh, man.
And I thought about, like, well, how could I potentially find a way to, like, convince... What would be a great way? And it would be... my argument probably was... And my argument was to, like, convince my parents, at least. Because I wanted to convince my parents that I was, like, real.
Yeah.
Or, like, I knew, like, that this actually happened to me. So my argument was that... Mitt Romney would become the candidate versus Obama, and Obama would still win. That was my argument, and I like laid out the like campaign, like parts of the campaign, and it was super dumb. But I thought about it. I was like, the type things like that though would be great ways to kind of like in that type of time travel scenario of just like. Traveling back into a younger version of yourself.
Here we go.
But,
we're just looking at
Shamir
that's where we
met her, and I was like, who is this? Who is this majesty? Dude, she's so cute. Like, I don't know who she is, and I, like, want to know more.
Right.
But, like, she just showed up, and we got, like, zero. There's no information. But I have to know. He's your best girl.
Yep. Marianne.
Yep. Church girl.
Shush.
Because you want a church girl that go to church.
And read the Bible. And then Bernadette is just us as a culture. Yes.
But us it was in fact a lie. Oh my god.
You really are 17 again.
Not even actually like what? Cake is a lie. It was like 2011.
Oh my god, yeah, you're right. Man, you remember 2011 when the world ended?
I watched a Line of Tech Tip video recently where they went through computers, like top end or like not top end, but like general gaming, like enthusiast level PC systems from 2011 to now.
Yes,
and they built a system from every year in hardware. And the way they started 2012, which was really funny, was like while the world didn't end in 2012, you would. It wasn't really a particularly amazing year for gaming either. I just thought it was really funny.
Everybody had that in the back of their mind, but what if?
Yeah, but what if? I mean, everybody, I had that. Like, I went to bed that night, I was like, I could not wake up tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I could be wrong. Because, I could be wrong. Yes, we brought we bought the singers into church. We didn't read Bibles. We sang Bibles.
Exactly.
But yeah, I remember going to sleep thinking like, man, I could. Oh yeah, we brought our competing best girls into dinner. I remember that.
After this, I believe we made them go through Mortal Kombat.
We haven't yet, but they will.
Yes,
one day.
Oh, yes, our fishing section.
Our fishing section. Oh man, this was me figuring out then like why it mattered to do anything in fishing. Like why it mattered to do at all well. We had our almost perfect run on a great fish. Like we got like this, like what you were telling me was like the highest tier fish.
Oh yeah, the gold one.
Yeah, gold. But then I messed up one of them, so or I think we lost it, didn't we?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
oh no, there it is.
We got an excellent, good.
Yeah,
bad,
you got
and
the yeah,
gone.
you lost it because you didn't press enough perfects.
Yeah, but then I think this one was excellent. Like this one was perfect.
There we go.
I got the red one perfect.
That's true.
So what's funny is I did get a perfect yellow later when I played it by myself, like on my own profile.
Yes.
It yielded me a worse fish than we got that time. Like with the red perfect, it yielded me a worse fish, even though I got a yellow perfect. It wasn't. I got them all excellent. I did it perfectly.
Let me tell you, man.
Me a worse fish.
There's a higher level than gold, which is violet, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
And the minute I got that, you couldn't squeeze air through my butt cheeks by how hard they clenched the minute I saw it.
I must do this.
Exactly, and I got it perfect for that one. I was very happy.
Oh man, I like how we just hard cut to the calendar.
Teaching.
So then we went into your tutorial how to teach for me, which I cemented later on to make sure it's stuck into my mind.
Yes.
So it'll be good by the next time we do play this.
I think, okay, so this is when I was just explaining everything to you. And then you proceeded to look at the first two and then gave up. Oh, no, you kept going.
No, I think I eventually went there. Just,
there we go.
Yeah, I'll make
and then you get the list people.
I increased the viewing size for us, too, so you can see a little easier.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
A benefit of the fact that I recently actually got for my birthday, I got a birthday gift of this really awesome 1440p monitor that is great colors.
I know.
You know, that professional work I do.
Right. It's making Annette the best girl right now.
Absolutely. This was when, you were teaching me about how this stuff worked.
Right.
I didn't want to skip through much of this either because I thought it'd be fun for us to talk about your amazing teaching of how I was going to try to make Annette the best that she could be. Well, I mean, obviously, because that's the thing. Like, there's no immediate, even though I don't think it's particularly hard, because I think we will be, because obviously I'm going to be doing plenty of opportunities to build my support.
Yes.
Petra.
Yes.
That we're gonna get to support level B, even if I don't get like these other skill things, you know, to the right spot. You know, I still argue. I remember I kind of made this argument during the session. I still make the argument that intelligence systems, you've got to advance yourselves and get male characters into Pegasus, like knights and whatnot. Like, I'm tired of this. Men can't ride Pegasus. Like, you stopped the old adage from forever ago, which you stopped this, and I think like Fire Emblem 7,
right? Of
like only men having 6, and maybe even earlier. Like, men and women have been able to ride wyverns for forever.
And in the first game, Minerva rode a lizard.
Yeah, so even then, like, there's no excuse. But for some reason, only women can do Pegasus Knights. Why? Because it's too girly.
I think.
Screw you, intelligence systems. I want to be a Pegasus Knight.
I think in the Legends, Pegasus can only be ridden by virgins.
I don't care about the Legends. This is Fire Emblem. I don't give a shit. There's fucking magic, and there's like a combination of weird magic stuff.
That's fair.
And this school, which didn't exist in the Legends either.
That's fair. Yeah, you're not wrong.
And these big societies, like, what do you mean? Like, what's actually funny is like the way I set up. I decided it's kind of what's funny is I actually set up our world in EverCrescent Moon to actually mimic the more realistic way that places were set up. Where, like, sure, there is the country has this, like, border space.
Yep.
Right? Where they, like, drew a map and they're like, this is ours, and this is ours, and this is ours. But in reality, once you get far enough away from whatever actual city that these, like, the capitals are in, like,
you're donezo.
No one gives a crap.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing. There's no there's not like a guard set that like goes to the Capitol and reports on everything that's going on. Like, oh yeah, we got this disturbance over here. Like, no. Like, you go far enough out, you just go to this tiny little like town or like settlement. They're just working on their own, man.
That's true. Here, the dude is telling us about his concerns about
yes, the one-on-one time.
Yep.
And we've increased his motivation. Always motivate your students.
Right. There's
Good old
Sylvain.
Sylvain.
Mercedes-Benz. Oh,
See,
here we
again,
go. This is where your argument
The-
really took ahead.
They came in when we were setting
Yes.
who we could do, because I was kind of hoping that, because I was asking, could Magic users ride Pegasus Knights in this game?
Mm-hmm.
Because I wanted a net to actually be a Pegasus rider.
Right.
So here we go again. I pretty much don't cut any part of this battle either on my end. This is just the raw game capture.
Oh my God. Raw game capture.
Yeah,
What-
look at how good this looks.
What is this? 2010 YouTube?
Oh my God, dude! I remember that was the thing. It's actually funny. That's part of how I was part of a channel. The only time I was ever part of a channel that got the like partnership like request from YouTube, like, hey, you qualify to be a partner. Do you want to do that? And it was when my friend posted these like leaked trailer and screens that he got from like 4chan onto YouTube. So obviously, but YouTube, the way YouTube's partnership application was only sent out kind of like an algorithm, where it's just like, if your channel reached this peak, view count, they're like, hey, you wanna, then like, it would just, the AI would just send it and be like, hey, you wanna join our partner program?
Right.
And we're like, we know the second we do that, it's just gonna be like, and nope, and all these like copyrighted shit. So we were like, yeah, no. While we made stupid sketches that were terrible, but great when you're 12.
Right. That's a demographic right there.
Yeah, unfortunately,
And
I
this-
mean, hey, it's what got me into wanting to do video in the future, like later on, because it created like an itch of creativity that really I just couldn't ever get back to until like I started making videos again, and like I just kept enjoying it. So it's it just kind of dependent. Man. Also, speaking of, I forget his name, but him with the extra defense.
Dedu?
Yeah, Dedu. Man, when I had to play this again later, and I was the golden deer.
Yeah.
Man, he was quite a bitch.
Oh, this is what we're deciding.
This is where we tried to figure it out, and we were milling over objects, and then we were like, oh, wait, but doesn't that mean it only bookmarks? I want to play it later. Oh, well, damn it. Oh, I know you're back. All right, let's go.
All right, and then we sent Ingrid there.
Yeah, we just tried to get through this as best as we could, because we wanted to get we were going to try to get all the items, but the struggle was, they bunched up so much. Would we be able to get people to those items or those spots and not kill them all too fast?
I think we just managed to succeed.
We
Yeah.
were able to do it by not attacking. That was pretty much it.
And that's where you could have healed, but you didn't.
No, that one was a tactical one, because I knew that I would need to use the healing on these people that were getting bunched up.
Yeah.
This is more what I learned, the usefulness of battalions. So this is where that came in. But yeah, it was because I knew I had to heal other people with the healing. So obviously, with the one healer I have, I can't get everyone.
That's ready to teach you how to learn white magic.
Yeah, this argument was more into so this time it was less of a like the idea of like, oh well, I need to use like it won't come back. This time it was more of a tactical need, because I knew I was gonna have to send people down, and I was gonna be having to do just like sit there and be a wall to stall so I could get people down and around.
And yeah, so he just fell.
Yeah, like I was just like huh? dead. Like he yelled at him and it scared him to death.
Oh man,
Sure.
There she heals. Yep. All right, we got that. What did we do with Ingrid?
Yeah, there was some questions there.
Yep. Oh, there. That's where we put her. He killed another person.
So yeah, we were down to a few, but I think now we just kind of didn't attack him, but we were able to get enough units around to just make it, and we were able to get there. So we're getting close to the end. I hope you enjoyed this weird long episode where we just kind of did VO over it. It's kind of interesting. We could just kind of continually talk about a lot of stuff that went on for a while.
That's true.
But obviously, you kind of lost a little more than what was there. And that's it. So
that's
thank you guys so much for watching.
Yep. Tune in next time for when we actually have some gameplay coherently.
Yeah. I mean, let us know in the comments kind of what you felt about this episode. Did you kind of like the way we do this? Did you mind it being a little more edited out, even though it was unintentional? Or, do you like more of the Let's Play style? Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear your opinions.
And as always, thank you for watching.
Yes, we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.